reasons why they were given the different ministries and what is the political angle behind it. So let's understand that. Hello everyone. The topic for the day is reshuffling of cabinet. Recently on 7th of June, we have seen that there has been a major reshuffling of the cabinet under Modi ministry or under BJP. And this shows that there are a lot of flaws which were there in terms of governance, government, plus there is a political angle which want to attract so-called the vote bank from the different state, as there will be elections in the coming year, that is in the year 2021 in Uttar Pradesh, as well as in the 2024 Lok Sabha election will be there. There are around 43 portfolios which has been changed, and there has been a new appointment of different ministers to a different post. So it is hardly impossible to learn all the 43 portfolios, but the main segments was given to the Jyotiraditya Scindia, who was a Congress ally, then converted into BJP, was given the civil aviation ministry. So there are some reasons why they were given the different ministries and what is the political angle behind it. So let's understand that. As I already mentioned, that election plays a very important role for the purpose of getting people into their consideration. Second thing, it is very important from where those people are coming. Recently, we have seen that the BJP has got a defeat in West Bengal. And earlier, we have seen the cabinet majority or some of the ministers, about 7 to 8 ministers were there from West Bengal only. Now we are seeing that 7 to 8 ministers are coming from UP. What is the reason for coming from UP? The reason is next year elections. So many of the people do say that there is a problematic situation in terms of the functioning of different departments, such as Dr. Harshvardhan Singh, under whom the health ministry was there. The new education policy was unable to implement. Then again, there were a lot of things which were putting pressure to the Modi's cabinet to reshuffle it. Now coming to the next thing, there are about 13 to 14 women who have been inducted this time, and there has been the largest number of women till now in terms of Modi's government, and which shows that the empowerment of women is also increasing day by day, and they have been including and considering them in the particular cabinet. Now coming to the possible expectations or the coming future, we can say that this is very a political and smart move, but it is also very prevalent that they have got a lot of new qualified ministers into the cabinet, which will help the nation building and can improve on some of the grounded areas which were in dark or neglected, such as the railway of ministry has been given to one of the most senior IAS officer and who is well qualified from IIT, then MBA. And I believe that in the coming future, this cabinet can hold the country in a stronger way and can understand the portfolios of different cabinet and take up their work in a progressive manner, which will benefit us as a citizens and whole as a country. That's it. Thank you.